Om. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Yoga Vashishta. I am conducting this study ever as a means for my learning. I am not a guru, I am not a jnani, I am not a pandita. I am reading from a book published by Ramakrishna Matham. It's in Telugu language, and I'm making some notes and speaking in English. If there are any mistakes in my understanding, please forgive me. This is done purely as a way of my learning and as a homework for me. We are studying Yoga Vashishta Rama Samvada. In that, we are studying Utpatti Prakarana. Utpatti Prakarana. So far, Sage Vashishta has talked about Akashaja. Akashaja, the death wanted to gobble up Akashaja, but it could not. Death could not kill Akashaja. And Lord of Death, Yamadharmaraya, explains to Death that Akashaja is born of space and is made of mind stuff, mental, sukshma. You cannot kill Akashaja. He is not made up of gross body. You can only kill somebody who has a gross body, but Akashaja is sukshma, subtle. You cannot kill him. That's what Yamadharmaraya tells. Let us proceed further. In this chapter, we are going to discuss further about Akashaja. So Sri Rama listened to this, he kept quiet, and then he thought about it, and then he asked the following questions to sage Vashishta. O Brahmajna, O knower of Brahman, you are telling me that the mind is pure. Pure in the sense is the untainted by anything. Mind is not associated with Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire, wind, and space. It is beyond the five elements. That means mind is not matter. That's what he wanted to say. And you are also telling me that the mind, manas, is Brahman in its purest form. I am agreeing to all these things. However, I have a doubt. You are saying that you, me, and all the others in this assembly and all the people in the world, they all have bodies, gross bodies. And these bodies are formed by smriti, means by their karma. It is made up of karma because of they have some desire. To fulfill that desire, they took up this body because of karma. Karma determines what kind of body we will get, and they got this body. That means for them to get this body, there is a cause. What is the cause? The karma that they have done in the previous lifetimes. That is the cause. And Rama's doubt is, you are telling me all of them have a cause. And you are also telling me that the Akashaja, who is the Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha, do not have a cause. Why is it so? Why are you saying that Akashaja do not have a cause? You can as well say Akashaja also has a cause. Why are we saying that Akashaja, Brahmadeva, Chaturmukha Brahma, the Hiranyagarbha do not have a cause? He is Swayambhu. Why he doesn't have a cause? Why are you saying like that? This is the doubt of Rama. Sri Vashishta Maharshi is answering. Yes, because of previous karmas, there is something called samskara, latent impressions in a person. That hidden latent impressions and habit patterns is the cause for the next life. That latent impressions, samskara, is also known as linga deha. The remembrance, smriti, of the previous desires. I mean, the smriti is the cause of the next life. But Akashaja, who is the Hiranyagarbha, Brahma, do not have, do not even have praktana karma. He doesn't have praktana karma. Therefore, he doesn't have remembrance, smriti, of the previous karma. Therefore, what could be the cause? Because there is no praktana karma, there is no cause for his taking birth. Therefore, it is told that Akashaja is Swayambhu. It manifested by itself, out of itself, without any cause. See, it is like saying all people or all beings have a have a cause. And if you ask what is the cause of that cause, then there is no end to that. If you tell another cause, you will ask the same question. What is the cause of that cause? So we have to start somewhere. We have to say that the cause of all this world, all the beings in this world is Brahma. And you should not ask cause for that cause. It is without cause. That's what is driving it, in my opinion. It is manifest by itself. The Hiranyagarbha manifests by itself without any cause. It is a causal. Therefore, it is known as Swayambhu. It is the cause of itself. Or we can say that the manas of manas is the cause of Akashaja. That means saying that Akashaja is made up of mind stuff. There is no grossness in Akashaja. It's all mind, Brahma, mind imagining this. Therefore, Akashaja is non-different from Chit Padartha, mind stuff. He is Manas. Akashaja is Manas. It is not matter. How is it that he is not matter even though you are seeing his body? He has hands, legs, head, etc. But his internal state is I am not this body, I am the mind, I am the eruka, the knowership, the knowing principle, the, that is Akashaja's state. Therefore, Akashaja do not have a body. The Hiranyagarbha do not have a body. It is nothing but the mind, manas, cosmic mind, sukshma deha, you can call it, ativahika. Akashaja is birthless, Swayambhu. No association with Panchabhutas, with the five gross elements. The body of Akashaja is not made up of Panchabhutas. People usually think that I am this body. This body is made up of Panchabhutas. When the body dies, I will die. When the body is born, I am born. This is the normal thinking process of the people. But Akashaja do not have that thinking process. Akashaja thinks that I am consciousness, I am spirit, I am not this body made up of five elements. Body may come and go, but I am birthless, deathless. I exist. I am spirit, I am consciousness. Therefore, whatever a person does a bhavana, whatever a person thinks, so he becomes. Therefore, Akashaja do not have a gross body. Akashaja is not matter. Akashaja is mind, manas, thought. Sri Rama is asking, every being, O Maharshi, every being has stula deha, gross body, what we are seeing, and Sukshma Deha, Linga Deha. Linga Deha is Ativahika Sharira. But you are telling me that Akashaja, Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha does not have a gross body. He has only subtle body, which is the mind, manas, sukshma sarira, linga deha. What is the reason for that? Why he has only that? Vashishta Maharshi is saying, people usually have gross body, the physical body, and mind, linga deha, subtle body. That is because people have a interest, asakti, desire about the gross things, the matter. The mind has solidified into matter. Their interest, their desire for gross things makes them take the gross body. The gross body and the matter made up of five elements is a thing of interest to the people. People want to enjoy sense pleasures. That is the reason why they are attached to the body. It is only their interest and desire that drives, that ties them, that attaches them to the body. Therefore, they have two bodies, a physical body, gross body, and a subtle body, Sukshma Deha, Linga Deha. And because they are interested in the physical body and they think that they are the doer, the karma attaches to them. And because of the karma, praktana karma, they will have next birth, next birth, next birth, rebirth to enjoy the fruits of that karma. But Brahma is Janma Rahita, birthless, causeless, no interest in the gross body. There is no cause for Brahma. Therefore, Brahma has only Ativahika Sharira, Sukshma Sarira, Linga Sarira, Manas, only the mind stuff. Brahma is only at the level of thought. And that Brahma, so Hiranyagarbha, is, is the cause from which the five elements, gross elements, physical elements have come about. Earth, water, fire, wind, space has come about. Whatever material world you are seeing is coming out of consciousness of the mind stuff, manas. Manas, here in this text, in the Vashishta Rama Samvada, they are using manas as consciousness, as a instead of consciousness. Manas is the sukshma. They are interchangeably using consciousness, chaitanyam, with manas. A pure mind, unattached mind is Brahman as per this book. So don't get confused. Manas is the Hiranyagarbha There is a pure consciousness, Brahman, as per this book also. In that Brahman, there is a wave, a slight disturbance, and a wave arises as a mental thought pattern called Hiranyagarbha. And Hiranyagarbha is still at a consciousness level only, at a thought level only. From that came the gross elements, five gross elements, Panchabhutas. And this Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, do not have any cause. He is the cause of everything. He has only Ativahika Sharira, Linga Sharira. He is beyond all causes. All causes exist because of him or her, whichever way you want to take. Atma, which is the essence of everything, the core of everything, is Vishaya Rahita, without any objects, matterless, objectless. That means initially there was nothing, no object, no thing. In that Atma, only consciousness was there. A wave has risen. It is like a thought pattern, bhavana, imagination, a thought. That thought pattern is called as Prajapati. That is the first thought pattern in the consciousness. That is called Prajapati. That Prajapati do not have a physical body. That Prajapati has a is only sukshma, subtle thought pattern, ativahika. That is the body of Prajapati. That thought pattern is shining in the Chidakasa, the space of consciousness. What is the form of that Prajapati? It is nothing but sankalpa, means it's a form of thought pattern of a intention. Thinking is the form of Prajapati at the thought level. At that level, there are no five elements, gross physical elements. There is no matter. From that Prajapati, the thought form came the material world. That Prajapati thought about this world, and that became a physical world, a gross matter. So, what do we have? At the core, at the beginning, we have Chidakasha, space of consciousness. It is not physical space, it is space of consciousness. In that space of consciousness, there is a thought level, Sukshma Deha, Linga Deha, Ativahika Deha, a thought level. And from the thought level came the physical body. That means you can see it in your daily life. In your deep sleep, there is nothing. Everything became undifferentiated. Then, as you go to dream state, you can see thought level. And in the waking state, you can see the physical gross matter. So, in your own experience, you are seeing a nothingness. In that nothingness, thought emerges. From the thought, matter emerges. And reverse is also true. Every day, from the matter, you go back to dreams and then to nothingness in deep sleep. So, you know the space of consciousness, thought, and from thought, the matter. Every being is consisting of gross body, sthula deha, and subtle body, linga deha. The gross body is a form as per linga deha. That means, as per my desires and my aspirations, my physical body takes shape. And the linga deha, which is the subtle body, sukshma deha, is dependent on chidakasha, the space of consciousness, shuddha chaitanya, pure consciousness, spirit. Chidakasha, the space of consciousness, is karana rahita, without any cause. That means you can ask, is the Chidakasha dependent on something else? But somewhere you have to stop logically. And as far as you can think, that's where you will stop. Even if you meditate, you cannot go beyond a certain point. So, Chidakasha is the basis of everything. The space of consciousness is the base of everything. It is a causal. There is no cause for Chidakasha. Chidakasa is the cause for Sukshma Deha, Linga Sharira, Ativahika Sharira, and subsequently the Ativahika Sharira, the Linga Deha, is the cause for Stula Deha. Therefore, Chidakasha is the cause for Sukshma Sharira as well as Stula Sharira. That means Chidakasha, the space of consciousness, is the cause for the mental body, Sukshma Sarira, subtle body, which is the mental body, as well as the gross body, the physical body. Therefore, Chidakasha is called Karana Karanam because for the physical body, the Karanam is the subtle body. And Chidakasha is the Karana for the Karanam, cause of the cause. Sukshma Deha is the cause for Sthula Deha. The subtle body is the cause for Sthula Deha. Subtle body is the Karana for Sthula Deha. And Chidakasha is the Karana Karanam, is the root Karanam for everything. And death can happen only to the physical body, not for the Sukshma and Karana. The subtle body is not touched by death. What to speak of Chidakasha? Therefore, Chidakasha is untouched by death. Sukshma Sarira is also untouched by death. Only the physical body is touched by death. Sage Vashishta is continuing. O Rama, Prajapati has the body, space body. I mean, Akasha Sarira. That means he doesn't have a physical body. And that is the cause of all creation, creation of physical matter. If you look closely, whatever is created, whatever you are seeing, the varied, variegated creation, they are also Akasha Sarira only. You see physical bodies, you think they are physical, but they are also mental stuff only. They are all thought patterns. Because if a thing comes from another thing, if A, if B comes out of A is present in B because B has come out of A. It is like a son is born to a father. The DNA of the son matches the DNA of the father. Similarly, the creation, what is being created, has come out of creator. Creator is not a physical matter. Creator is mind stuff. And what mind stuff creates is also mind stuff only. It cannot be matter in the truest sense. Therefore, the what you see in this world, you, me, and all, it appears that we are gross bodies. But in reality, we are also Akasha Sarira. It appears like a physical gross body, but it is nothing but a thought pattern, a manomaya. But why does we think that I am a physical body, a gross body? Because of Bhranti, delusion. There is no possibility of the jiva, which is you, me, and others, of being matter. We are not matter, we are spirit. We have come from spirit, and spirit will never convert into matter. Therefore, Akashaja, the Hiranyagarbha, is spirit. From the spirit we have come. Therefore, we are also of the same DNA as the spirit. Because of delusion, we think that we are matter and we are attracted to matter. In reality, we are nothing but consciousness, spirit, thought. We are also a wave in the ocean of consciousness. Akashaja is a wave in the ocean of consciousness. We are also a wave of consciousness. We are not made up of panchabhutas. The Prajapati, the Hiranyagarbha, the Chidatma, Sukshma Sarira. We talked about Chidatma having Sukshma Sarira is the cause of all jivas who are moving about in the samsara, this world. The ahankara, I, me, mine I feeling also comes from Chidatma. If you see, if you look at the wind, there are waves of wind. Wind travels in a wave form. There are many waves in the wind. Can you say that one wave of the wind is different from another wave of the wind? That this is a different wind, that is a different wind? You cannot say like that. It is wind. Wind is wind. Every wave of the wind has the same thing. Wave of wind is nothing but wind. Therefore, in the Atma, there is a first wave that came Brahma, Prajapati. And from Prajapati, different waves have come, which are, we are all those different waves. Therefore, we are non different from Prajapati, we are non different from Atma. Just as Prajapati is made up, is non different from Atma consciousness, so the children of Prajapati, which we are all, are also consciousness only, spirit. See, usually the science says everything is matter. Matter transforms, matter changes into different shapes and forms. But Vedantic view is different. Matter has not produced consciousness. Consciousness only is there that has that is appearing as matter. All these jivas are coming from Brahma, who is Chinmatra. Chinmatra means only Chit is the form of Brahma. Chit means the mental stuff, the mind stuff, the subtle stuff. Therefore, the entire world which you see is nothing but a form of thought. Chinmatra akara. But because of the way you look at it, you are looking at it as object, as a physical gross object. Because the way you are looking at it, it appears as gross. Because of your gross outlook perception, what is there appears as gross to you. Therefore, if you rectify your outlook, your perception, everything is nothing but Brahman, consciousness. Just rectify your outlook. It is not physical, it is not gross matter. It is not, there is no matter at all. There is only consciousness. Rectify your outlook, rectify your thought pattern. First, find out who you are. You are nothing but consciousness. And what is this? This is nothing but consciousness. In that consciousness, there is a thought pattern. That thought pattern has many thought patterns. So, everything is a thought pattern. The whole world is different waves of thoughts. So, sage Vashishta is saying to Rama, what is false appears as true. I'll tell you an example. A person has a dream. In that, he meets a dream girl. He embraces the dream girl and he is satisfied. But he gets pleasure out of it. But the dream girl is a imagination. The pleasure is also imagination. Similarly, this world which you think as physical gross, I desire an object, I attain that object, and I am satisfied. All this is nothing but like a dream structure. In dream, what is there? You are there, mountain is there, world is there, people are there, but actually, who are there? You only appeared as yours, a person, a mountain, people, and the woman. So, similarly, this world is nothing but the consciousness, the Ishvara, the Prajapati, appearing as different things, as different thought patterns. That Ishvara, that Prajapati, that Swayambhu, that Hiranyagarbha does not have a body, but appears like having a body. It appears that Hiranyagarbha has a body. Therefore, it's nothing but a thought pattern which emerged out of Atma and appears that Hiranyagarbha has a body. This is nothing but appearance, delusion, bhranti. If you look at with a paramardhika drushti, supreme transcendent reality. What is there is nothing but consciousness, nothing but spirit. In reality, the Prajapati is not rising, it is not non different from spirit, it's not different. Therefore, the Prajapati has no association with the physical matter. You cannot say that Prajapati became matter. It's all thought patterns. Another important point, you think that there are many jivas, and because of their previous karma, they take different bodies. But in reality, the Prajapati alone takes up, as per the thought patterns, sankalpas, takes up different forms. There is no set body for Prajapati. If you look at a mountain, different people look at the mountain differently. It appears differently to different people. How? For example, you look at a mountaineering climber will look at the mountain like, what are the challenges I can face in rock climbing? Another person will look at the mountain with a feeling that I can make stone quarry out of it and make money. Another person will look at that mountain top, there is a temple. It's a holy mountain. So, as per your feeling, so is the object in the world. Therefore, what you see, what you feel is based on your thought pattern. All the people, all the beings forget about their real nature, which is consciousness, and they are attracted to the physical matter, sensual pleasures, and they are living the life of like a ghost. They think that they are the body, the physical body. The cause of this universe is Sukshma, subtle, which is what we discussed about the Brahma, the Hiranyagarbha. Because of the Sankalpa, intention of that Sukshma, of that Hiranyagarbha, this world, physical world, is coming, is being created. But the Linga Deha, the Hiranyagarbha, is pure. pure thought pattern. It doesn't become physical matter without losing its purity. It enjoys the grossness also. The subtle body suddenly do not become gross body. It becomes gradually, step by step. The Dehi, the Jiva, whose real nature is spirit, but mistakes himself or herself as the Stula Deha, gross body, and suffers. This suffering is because of ajnana, ignorance. Therefore, O Rama, Brahmadeva, the Hiranyagarbha, is Manomaya, made up of mental thought patterns only. Therefore, this world is nothing but a thought pattern. Brahma, Akashaja, is birthless and causeless. Therefore, the world which has come out of Brahman is also birthless and causeless. We have discussed that there is no difference between Karya and Karana. If B comes out of A, B is essentially the same nature as A. For example, a son is born to a father. The DNA of the son is non different from the DNA of the father. Similarly, the world has come out of Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, world is non different from Hiranyagarbha. And Hiranyagarbha came out of Atma. So it is non different from Atma. Therefore, the world is non different from consciousness. And all the three worlds that we talk about, all the worlds we talk about, angels, earthly beings, nether worlds, waking, dreaming, deep sleep, gross body, subtle body, and the causal body, all these are nothing but Atma only. If there is fire, there will be heat. Heat is non different from fire. Brahma, who is a thought pattern in consciousness, creates more thought waves, so everything is non different. What is mithya? Mithya is thinking that the world is different from the creator. The creation is different from creator. Thinking this is called mithya. A person sees in darkness a rope and thinks that the rope is a snake. Because of it, the person becomes afraid. Similarly, we mistake the world to be different from the creator, and we mistake ourselves as different from Atma. This difference is called mithya. This world is nothing but mental stuff. Therefore, this world is nothing but mind, manas. All these objects of the world are in the mind of cosmic mind of Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, know that whatever we are perceiving is nothing but in my own mind. It's not out there. Know this. Therefore, looking at this imagined world, don't be afraid. That is the thinking. If there is a seed, if conducive conditions are given, the seed will become a tree. Similarly, different things are there in the mind. They manifest when conducive factors are there. O Rama, if this world is real, then there is no end to the suffering. This end of suffering is not possible if it is real. Therefore, knowing this, I am of the nature of consciousness. One will attain Kaivalya. With this, second day's Vicharana has completed. Hari Om Tat Sat, Shri Krishnarpanamastu.